Today is a drop fade. We're getting into the tutorials in 2018. And my client asked me, he's like, Joel, why did you move from Ohio to Sacramento? And I stopped for a minute and I'm like, opportunity. When I first started cutting hair, I was just cutting after class, and then I would go to work, and then I would cut all hours of the night. And I was learning from Chuka, and I got like massive inspiration from the barbers at the Rich Barber hair studio. And I just made a decision. I told myself, like, as soon as I get enough, I'll go there. I'll go to California. And I had a vision, right? I literally documented it. You can go back and see the videos. Like the first video we did, it was the drop fade. Thanks for watching the journey. Make sure you smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. Right there, right there. Peace. So, guys, it's Jay Faded. Today we're taking you through a tutorial. It's a low drop fade. I slapped on the 2 guard on my Andis Pro Alloys. I like this clipper for taking down bulk. And so that's exactly what we did. Understand where I'm going to put the guidelines. The same thing I do, you're going to see in the front of the head. I just do a kind of a freehand motion, and it's letting me see where I'm going to put the hairline. I apply the holding spray before lining up, and that way I can make those hairs stay, and they're set. The guideline is set. I can make the fade become part of the hairline. These are my blackout Andis T outliners. We're going to set the first guideline. We're going right above the ear. You see, we're placing it to the shape of his head. So some people call this a drop fade or a low fade. Honestly, I just go with, we're placing it to the shape of his head. And there's no way, there isn't a cookie cutter. There's no cookie cutter way to do a haircut because everybody's head shape is different. The texture of the hair, the whole 9. So no one can tell you I'm going to start here and then you need to finish here after you do this area. Like, it's really up to you. I think it's bullshit if anyone says different. And right here you see I slapped the number 2 guard open, and we're going down. We're going to fade down. You can hear the hair. It's almost like you can hear the hair being cut. So you'll see where we're flicking out. We're flicking out. Once we hear the hair, we flick out with the 2 guard. And then the next thing we're putting on, we slap on the number 1 guard and we have it open, and we're making our next guideline. Now these guidelines are, a guideline is something that people use to go step by step to a haircut. These are about a finger length apart. These guidelines are about a finger length apart, and we're really just making sure this hair is laying down. I grab my Andis Fade Masters, and I have the lever open. I just want to keep the darkness on the top of the fade, and right here you see I'm using the corner of the blade just to blend it in. And layer it off at the end, a layer at a time. Go shorter if they want. My client right here asked for a little more shape to it and go shorter, but that's the key. Make sure you're giving the client what they want. Even if it's not best for them, they'll come back and they'll say like, yeah, man, that cut was smooth, but last time, it was a little longer. Like, can we do this? Can we go shorter? And like, that's probably going to be what you were trying to do in the first place. But if you let the client decide, it's always going to go smoother. black hair fibers here. My client had darker hair, so we went with the black. If it makes money, it makes sense, guys. Like, if your client asks for something, of course, you know, like if your client asks for it, of course you're gonna supply it, you know. And I always have the hold spray to go with the fibers, and then lining it up at the end just really makes it pop. So we got some different angles in this video. I'm really bringing you guys a lot of content in 2018. I'm gonna make sure to use the tripod angles and do tutorials from there. We're gonna do, you know, recordings like the way you see this video. I'm gonna show you guys different ways to cut hair from top to bottom, you know, different fades, and just really, I want to give something different. I appreciate everyone that's followed the journey. We've been through ups and downs, and you guys still listen. It's really dope. Anybody on the notification squad, I'm gonna be doing giveaways. We're nearing in on 500 subscribers, and it's gonna be wild, this giveaway. The straight razor here, I applied the shave gel. It was the Tune 45 shave gel. Shout out to Chris Bocio, one of the fellow barbers in the shop. Dunn the barber gave me the shave gel, and I wanted to try it out for this video. It came out well. It's really up to you whether you're gonna use shave gel or not. For the customer, you know, for the client, I feel like they would enjoy having shave gel, but not all clients are gonna need it. Same goes for the curl sponge. You know, I put a little bit of spritz in there, and it just kind of holds the hair. And then you really want to just get the tips of the hair to create that nappy look, and just go in the same motion. Make sure you're not switching the way you twist the sponge on both sides of the head, and you're gonna get the nappy look. That's kind of in the style right now. You're seeing a lot of nappy hair looks on top that's styled that way with a really fresh cut. And so this is how it came out, you guys. We got the eyebrow, the sharp line. We went from the naps, you know, he was nappy, now he's happy, and I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure we get the finishing touches. Always touch up your work. You know, if the haircut takes you 40 minutes, make sure to spend the extra 10 or 15 touching it up, and it's gonna make all the difference. Some people wanna, you know, make $20 a cut and try to fit in 3 cuts in an hour to make $60. And there's other ways to do it where, you know, you could just spend that whole hour and really hook somebody up, and they're gonna give you $60. You know, there's different ways to go about things, but this is the finished product, you guys. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the thumbs up, it helps the channel out. And really, if you have any comments or anything you think I should do with the channel, comment it below. Let me know. I'm gonna be cutting here at the Rich Barber Hair Studio. No more haircuts at my mom's house in Ohio. You know, we're licensed now. I turn 21 next year. We really want to give so much content to you guys, and I appreciate you following the journey.